Hey guys, Odin here, and welcome to a game that I have not played in forever. This is a game called Terraria. It's kind of like Minecraft. It's basically Minecraft, but I want to say better. Granted, Minecraft is a fabulous game, but I want to say this is better. Terraria is basically Minecraft, but 2D. It has a lot more bosses. It has a lot more different armor, weapons, and everything. Like, you can just do so much in this game. Now, I've done a little bit of this game. I've done a lot of this game. I've done a lot of this game in a very short time. I haven't completed the complete game yet. The last two bosses that I need to complete or need to fight on my main world is the last two of the game, and it's very, very hard, and I've never fought them before, and I still got to do my research on it. Plus, I still got a whole lot more I got to do to prepare myself for that. But for the time being, I figured let's do a series on this. Let's do a series on this. Ever since I got this game the 21st of March, so that was like a week ago, something like that, and I've already almost beat the game, so I've done a whole lot. But I've wanted to do a series on it, so let's do it. This is not going to be a stream series just because there is way too much to do to stream it, and that is a whole lot of boring stuff that I just want to cut out. So I think this is going to be kind of a shorter video series, kind of just short to the point. There will be a whole lot of cuts. I'm not going to do too in-depth with it. I'm going to do the best that I can of my editing skills, which is limited, but it's enough to get by. So let's do a series on this. I'm super excited for this. I can't wait to show y'all this game. This game is very, very awesome. I'm excited. So let's get to it. So we're gonna do single player here. So there's my main world. 465 out of 500 health, 200 mana. Easy. But we're not gonna worry about that. Actually, I want to see something. So I can make a new world. Interesting. But does it keep it keeps my character? Doesn't it? I probably should have looked in this beforehand. Let's take a look at it though. So here's my character. We're gonna go. That's my first world, created 21st May 2020. I made it a pretty large world, just because I haven't played the game in forever and I wanted to get the full expanse of it all. But large world is too large. So we're gonna cut it back a little bit. We're gonna go empty. We're gonna make it a small world. We're definitely not going expert mode. No, thank you. So we're gonna go normal. Oh wow! You can choose which one you want. Now in my main world, I have done the corruption. I don't know. They added the corruption. Was first before the Crimson. I played this game back a few years ago, well, many years ago, I guess. Back before I even entered high school. I think it was just whenever I first entered middle school, so maybe 5th, 6th grade was whenever I played this, I think. And it was a long time ago, and they have added a lot to this game since I last played all that time ago. So they've added quite a lot, quite a lot. And so originally the Crimson was not in the original game. They added it after the corruption to give a counterpart to it. Now, don't get me wrong, the corruption is pretty cool, but I think I want to go Crimson because Crimson is pretty dope. And I haven't seen the Crimson in a while. Crimson is pretty dope, and it's definitely a whole lot easier to fight than the corruption. Corruption's a freaking mess, and it's annoying. So we're gonna go Crimson. World 2, we're gonna go Let's Play. We're just gonna do hardcore Let's Play. Let's play. Y is over here. Perfect. Alright, I'm super excited for this. There's a whole lot to this game. Now, it is 2D. There are no 3D mechanics in this game. However, that is fabulous because you can actually see everything. So like in Minecraft, you can't see the ores next to you or like underneath you or anything. You can't dig straight down without knowing what you're going to fall into. With Terraria, you can do that. Also, there are different potions and all that thing. There's no really brewing like in Minecraft. You can craft potions, but there's no like brewing stand or anything. You don't have to wait to make potions. If you have all the materials, you can just go straight to a crafting bench and make it a potion. And we will be doing a farm for one particular potion, which is probably the best potion I've ever seen in my life. Sweet. So we're gonna go. Oh, look at that. The trees are different color depending on corruption or crimson. All right, so we're gonna go let's play for this. By red X head. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, it kept my armor. No, I can't be having that. I can't be having that. Nope. Can't be having it. Nope, I'll come back to it. Nope, we gotta make a new person. Nope. Can't be having that. Oh, I kinda wanna do it though. Can't be having it though. Gotta show y'all from the start. Can't be having it. No thanks. Alright, well, let's try this again, shall we? Dang it. I mean, that's awesome. I can make multiple worlds with the exact same character. Okay, so it looks like... Okay, and here's our customization. I'm going to customize this character real quick. I'll cut the recording back on whenever I get done with it. Alright, so there's my character. I made it look exactly like me. Kind of brown hair, gray jacket, / lab coat, black shirt, blue jeans. Looks exactly like me. I love it. Alright, so we're going to go... soft core, medium core, hardcore. Hardcore players die for good. Yeah, no thanks. I'm gonna be dying a lot in this series. I already know. Drop items on death, drop money. I'll take drop money. Create. We'll go. We'll name it Odin after everything. We'll go Odin, because that's what everybody calls me. And I like it. Alright. Well, on the bright side, I do know that you can create a new world with all your in-game gear. So that's pretty dope. Alright, let's hop to it. So we're gonna go, oh yeah, look at that, 120. Fabulous. So we're gonna go him. We're gonna go let's play. There we go. So, aha, you can do multiple things. There we go. Alright. Hot dog. So that little growing thing, if you look over there in the dirt, that little glowing, that's crimson ore. Well, we can't mine that yet. So this is our map. It's kind of a scroll. Up here is space. Down here is hell, or the underworld in this game. And then all of here in the middle is kind of like the cavern area. Already there's a freaking slime. There's an ice slime. We're near an ice biome. That is our guide. And he has a bow and arrow. He sucks. We're going to be killing him quite a lot in this series. Holy cow, I move so slow. Welcome to Terraria, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, it is kind of 2D. And everything wants to kill you. We start with copper stuff. Now, the thing about this game is, every time you craft an item or a weapon or anything, especially weapons, they have a chance to get this little side buff here. So you have Zealous, Copper, Short Sword, which gives me +5 crit strike chance. Keen Copper Scout, which is -1 range, but that's just because it's the pickaxe, and +3 crit strike chance, and then you have +7% speed with this thing because it's nimble. So first things first, we got to get ourselves some trees here. We'll get ourselves some wood. Now, this is regular wood. It does drop acorns, and you can replant the acorns to make more trees. So as you can see, you have a couple ores. If you look over to the left and right below my feet there, the little dark gray, that's lead. And then if you look right underneath me, the little tannish color, that's tin. Both can be used to make armor and weapons. And that's going to be what we make our first armor out of, is lead. And also a lead anvil. Yeah, Scott, I don't really care if you die. You're going to come back to me anyways. Excuse me, you stupid slime. Now, I do want to tell you all this, because it does give you a short sword to start off the game. Short Short swords suck. They absolutely blow. Broadswords are what you want. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to just make a little house. We're going to make a little house over here. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, crap. So you can toggle. This is build mode. I like to... Wait, what the heck? Why can I not mine this? Oh, it takes big axe. Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay. Go away. Insignificant thing. Stop it. There we go. Anyways, so I toggle on here. If I want to do precise measurements, I'll do this because it shows the grid. If I just want to get an idea of where I want to place stuff, I will switch to this where it just kind of highlights it. Anyways, we're going to start making a house. I'm not ready to live in a cave just yet. We're going to build ourselves an actual house, and it's going to look good, and it's going to be nice. And it will serve all of the purposes of what we want it to do. Now, also, there are NPCs in this game, just like there are, like, I guess technically villagers. But, you know, these ones actually sell stuff and are actually good at what they do. And they're all vocation-based, so you have a steampunk, you have a demolitionist, you have a weaponsmith, you have a engineer, and then you have just a couple extra ones as well. They all serve their different purposes. But for the time being, we are going to make ourselves a nice little house. So we're just going to kind of mine this dirt out. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of this. Well, actually, I hope not, because I'm going to be cutting most of this stuff out. So I'm probably going to build this house real quick. Okay, I guess I'll show y'all how to build a house. Anyways, so I think what we're going to do is then take this dirt and move it over here. You wanna get out of my way, you stupid slime? Get out. Okay, so that needs to be fixed. Boop. Oh, bunny. I would like to murder you. Get out of my way. Boop, doop, doop, doop. Okay, whatever. We're not too concerned about that. Anyways, so let's make ourselves a house. What the freak? Get out of here. Go away. I will make a broadsword and I will murder all of you. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna build up a little bit. You know, just basic house. Gotta do precise with this. Now, I am playing the PS4 version. Of course, there is a mobile version, and there is a PC version as well. I think the PC version gets all the latest updates, exactly like Minecraft, and console comes after, then comes mobile, as one normally does. Anyways, we're gonna do this, like so, and then you're 3 blocks tall, you're 2 blocks wide. And I am extremely, extremely slow, which sucks. Rabbit. Get away from me. So this is your inventory. Acorns, mushrooms can store life, of course. Down here is kind of your money. Here's your trash can. And these are your money. So you have copper, which is basically your pennies. 100 pennies make 1 silver. 100 silver make 1 gold. And 100 gold make 1 platinum. And platinum is the best that you can get in terms of money. And yes, NPCs do sell stuff that costs platinum. Now, I do have a hotkey binded on my left D-pad that auto-consumes healing potions for me. So, if you look over here, you have your equipment, you have your housing, and then you have your player list. Player list is kind of just who's all on the server. Housing, NPCs. Whenever you make a house, an NPC will move in and claim a house. And then, of course, you have your equipment, which you have your base equipment, which is your mount, your minecart, a light pet, oh, I don't know what a light pet is. Anyways, you have a couple. And then you go over here. So then you have your helmet, your shirt, your pants, that's all your armor, and then you have vanity items, accessories that can help you out as well. Excuse me. Stupid slime, get out of my face! I'm trying to explain stuff. So if you look down here, that little shield down here, right next to here, that is defense, helps you out in all that full screen map, hidden mini map. Interesting. So if you go over one more tab, you have your quick crafting. And so say you want to make a crafting bench. If you click on that, it auto brings you to this crafting station over here. And instead of having to scroll, you can just click it and it takes you there. So now I have a crafting bench. And crafting bench is going to be our first little workstation here. So with the crafting bench, if you look over here, so as long as you're standing in the vicinity of the crafting bench or anything that can craft items, you can get it. So we can make wood walls and we can make doors now. I'm going to make 2 doors because doors are going to keep these stupid slimes out of my sneaking house and away from me. Oh my gosh. Go away. Nobody loves you. Okay. There we go. So now we can get rid of that. So now what we can do is we can go back over here and we can make let's see here. We can make wood armor, but we're not going to wooden hammer. I'm just not going to tell us 8 wood. Yeah, we'll make one because it's going to stop. It's going to take away this little dirt right here. Hammers remove walls. As you can see, whenever I deleted that dirt, a little background came up, and that was dirt wall. And we're gonna get rid of that right now because I'm gonna replace it with wood walls, which look way nicer. For the most part, whenever you are in any given biome or something like that, if you remove the wall in the background, you basically remove the biome, and some of that does matter. So we're gonna. And of course, if you press and hold, I'm going to need more than 80 walls. I do know this. But basically, this is going to make ourselves a nice little house. And then, of course, I will add multiple stories because multiple stories is very helpful. I'm not too concerned with exploring the map right now. I'm not too concerned at all. So, as I said earlier, there are many different bosses in this game. One of the first bosses that we will fight is called the Eye of Cthulhu. And he's a pretty vicious thing. He's not very fun. He's not very happy. He is a pretty cool boss to fight, though. And I will be showcasing all the bosses in this series. There are quite a few. There are a few optional bosses. And then there are those that, of course, advance the storyline, which we'll be also looking at. To my knowledge, there are 3 optional bosses. Right? Technically. I guess technically speaking, all of them are optional. Well, actually, no, I guess that's a lie, too. Anyways, I'm going to finish building this house real quick. Y'all have seen enough. I'm going to cut the recording back on afterwards. I'll see y'all soon. Alright, so we have ourselves a nice little house here. It's pretty good. As you see, it is nighttime. There's a zombie wanting to break in here, so we're gonna go away. Holy cow! Swords blow. Yeah, goodbye. You can have fun out there. I'm not gonna worry about you. This thing sucks. I hate it. Anyways, so we still have a good bit of stuff. What we can do, and it's raining. It rains every single time I play this game. Anyways, we need to make a chair and a table. So, in order for an NPC to be able to move in, you need a chair and a table. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to do a bit of stuff here. So, we'll have a chair, or we'll have a table right there, and we'll have a chair right there. If you place an item behind a door, it can't open. Either way. So, basically, to make a house, you need to have walls, you need to have a light source, which is why I made the torches. Torches are pretty simple. All they are is, some gel, some any wood. You get gel from killing slimes. Pretty simple crafting recipe. Table, all this stuff just requires wood. But basically they need doors, they need light source, walls, and a table and a chair. And so now if we go over here to our guide, or to our housing, whoopsies. Our housing right here. So now there's that little red banner, and that means that our guide has a house. And he's down in... What are you doing? Are you in a cave? What are you doing? Freaking moron. Can I help you? It is nighttime. Now, sadly, there is no way to fast forward the night, so I kind of just have to do whatever. There are multiple zombies. Go away. Probably should have gone to mine some stone while I'm out here. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna have to live with just these zombies. Go away. You insignificant pieces of junk. Now, there is some blood and gore in this game. It's nothing too gruesome. I'm sure y'all can live with it. Also, now, as you see up top right, life is 100. In order to increase your life in this game, you have to go to the jungle, or I guess not really the jungle, any kind of anywhere down below while you're mining. And you see these little hearts, and those hearts are called life crystals. And each one of those increases your health by 20. Now, the way to increase your little mana over that little blue star, you do that by get 3 fallen stars and combining them in a crafting table. Combining those in a crafting table, and that makes a mana crystal. And that mana crystal increases your mana by 20 as well, but does require 3 fallen stars to craft. And as you can see, it's taking way too freaking long to kill 3 zombies. Basically, all we're after is the stone. And I am going to be saving up all the fallen stars because that is going to be used for a weapon that is going to change this game forever. And I'll get into more of that later on. Is that a freaking crimson altar? So those little altars down there is a crimson altar. I don't know what they're doing. So close to freaking spawn. I don't know what y'all are doing here. I cannot pick these up until after we defeat the final boss of Softcore. And I just jumped in a hole that I cannot get myself out of. So all I'm here is for some stone. Oh, I got myself out. Crap. I'm in a hole. Basically. So that means that I gotta build a freaking staircase up. Oh, shoot. What the frick is that? Oh, it's a jellyfish. Okay, I can't do anything about that. I do have torches. Oh, I don't have torches. I can mix them. Ouch! Leave me alone! Oh my goodness, I'm gonna die. Yep. It happens. Oh well. Well, I dropped 2 silver and 6 copper. Rip me. And of course it does drop a gravestone. Okay, why the freak... And I just... Kill me again. Kill me again. Go ahead. Let me get back to my house. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm finally out of the freaking cave. My goodness, that took way too long. Okay, so now that we have stone, what we can do is if you go over here, we can make a furnace. Sweet! So it needs 20 stone, 4 wood, and 3 torches, which is a-okay with me. I'm not going to complain. So a furnace, our basic furnace, is going to allow us to mine ores, which is fantastic. And it's a light source, so that's pretty neat too. Now sadly, I do not have any ores just yet, and I'm not about to go mining. Well, actually, I guess we can. I need a better sword, my freaking goodness. Swords suck. Go away. Did have some wood platforms, because I'm sick and tired of freaking dying and falling in randomly. Actually, you know what? We are gonna add the platforms here as well, because... There we go. So now we can just... Wood platforms basically just... You can fall through them if you, press down on your directional. But basically what we're after is over here. For all of our intents and purposes, this guy is freaking creeping up on me. Go away! I don't love you! Zombie Eskimo. You're so tanky. Oh, look, there's a penguin up there. Leave me alone. First nights are always the roughest. You know what? I guess we can mine the tin while we're up here, Here's some solid lead. Looks like we need to place a torch. Okay, here's a pretty decent sized block of lead. Not bad at all. Thank you. Oh, look, penguins. Like one of the only things that doesn't want to kill me. Now, I believe that we saw some lead over here. Listen, penguin. No, you killed yourself down. Looks like we have 29 lead ore. It's not too bad. That's enough for a few bars. Not enough to make a pickaxe, though. Or a broadsword. I need a broadsword more than anything. I thought there was freaking lead over here, wasn't there? Wasn't there? Maybe it was this way. It was this way, wasn't it? I'm dumb. Am I dumb? No? I thought it was... Is that it right there? Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Also, it is becoming daytime. So that's a solid night. Night lasts from 7:30 to 4:30 a.m. That technically classifies as nighttime in this game. You can tell that because of time. You know, you can't get clocked in this game. So now we have 51, and that's going to be plenty for what we need to do. It's going to be plenty. I move so flippin' slow, and I want to get rid of this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so basically, if you access this smelter and you hover over it and it's all that, just now we can make lead bars. And that takes 3 lead ore. So we can spam click this, and we now have 17 lead bars. And that's going to give us an anvil. And this anvil is going to allow us to craft weapons and armor. Basic weapons and armor. So what can we get here? Chains, a hammer, broadsword, short sword, bow, fishing pole, pickaxe, and a lead axe. You can also get a heavy workbench, which you don't care about, a lead door. Don't care about. We can start making campfires. I will make me one campfire, which is 10 wood and 5 torches. Campfires give you a regenerative perk. So whenever you're near a campfire, your health regen is faster. You can tell by that in the below my short sword there in the upper left-hand corner. You can see the little regenerative symbol. Anyways, we're after a broadsword. So if you look at my short sword, it does 5 melee damage. And if we craft ourselves a broadsword, it does 11 melee damage. And that took literally all of our bars. Ha, but I can fight now. And as you see, that's more of a broad sweep of things. Okay, awesome. Okay, really, slime, go away. Oh, much easier. Much easier to just kill my opponents. Thank you, worm. Now all we need to do is just make a pickaxe and we can call it a day. Today is just about getting the bare essentials. There's that. Alright. So I guess let's go a little bit exploring. I see silver. Oh, that just happened. Am I gonna die? Go away. I freaking hate ice biomes. They're so annoying. Because that happens. Whew. Okay, so that right there is silver. I don't think we can mine silver yet. Maybe we can. I don't know. I don't know if you can mine silver with a copper pickaxe. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. Can I do it? Oh, what do you know? You can. Silver is a phenomenal ore. If we can make a silver pickaxe, that's what you call good. Oh, this game. Brings me back. Okay. You have a limited range, so you kind of just have to make do. Silver is pretty darn solid. It's a good base. It's a good metal to start off. It's better than tin, better than lead. Not as good as platinum. Not as good as hellstone. But it is a pretty medium metal. So that's 23. I don't think it's going to be enough to do what we want it to do. So one of the best things about this game is that you can cave dive. Very slowly, might add, because we're using a stupid copper pickaxe. I did turn down the volume and all of the audio, because other than that, it's going to be freaking rip headphones users on y'all. Ain't on me. Mud block, stone block. Listen, game. All I want is some ore. I think there's some lead right there. Where's that silver? That might be silver. Or maybe it's just more stone. Oh, no, that's silver. Fabulous. I get a whole lot of things confused in this game. Later on in this series, whenever I'm mining for just ore and stuff, I'm gonna get so confused. Y'all will figure it out. Y'all will know. Y'all will know when I get confused. I shouldn't. Hopefully I won't, but I'm probably am. Because we humans love to make mistakes. Hey, let me up. Ooh, you gotta love it. Okay, here we go. So now what we can do is... And this silver ore right here should be enough to get us a pickaxe. Hopefully. Whenever you're done doing what you're doing. Boop. Okay. Oh, I missed my magic mirror. Alright, let's head home. Because I dislike falling in water, let's build ourselves a little staircase. Yeah, I don't know what these two... I mean, these altars are going to come in handy in the long run. Oh, making a staircase out of a cave. Gotta love it. Perfect. Boop. Now I'm gonna get out of here. Fantastic. Okay, I can officially trash that. That's useless. I have a better sword now. That'll hold. Now if we go over here to the furnace, craft ourselves some silver bars. 12. And since we're next to the anvil, we can go ahead. Silver pickaxe, 45% pickaxe power, axe, hammer, broadsword also does 11. So we don't care. We care about the pickaxe. We'll make ourselves a pickaxe, which means we can now trash that. And our pickaxe, boop. All right, much better. Now we're not mining super slow. Also, we're out of silver. Crap. All right. Well, I'm gonna go and end it there, guys. I hope you all have enjoyed. Sorry that this episode was shorter. Well, you know, I'm going to be editing a lot of it out. It was long for me. Anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed. It is a slow starting process. We will pick back up. I hope maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know when I record this next. Anyways, so I am going to add a little bit at the end of this. This is going to be. I'm going to show you all a little sneak peek of what is to come from my main world, and that's going to be pretty dope. But this is Odin signing out for now, and I will see you all next time. Alright guys, I'm here on my main account, my main world. So, as you can see, things look quite different. So I am in a biome called the Hollow. You can tell this by the kind of the teal grass, and it's kind of like the good side of the corruption in Crimson. Right now, you can notice a whole lot of different things, but let's take this step by step. So let's check out the map. Look at this map. Large world is pretty large. So this is a dungeon. We're gonna be checking that out in the tiny series. I've done a lot of exploring there. This is kind of the corruption over here. Corruption, desert, kind of pyramid thing that leads into corruption. Corruption spreads. Corruption, Crimson, and Hollow all spread once you enter hard mode. Giant ice biome. Then you have my Nihilus. This is a man-made mushroom biome. I made this myself, and there lives the truffle NPC that I had to have him move in. Then this is kind of my hotel. You see all my different NPCs just straight chilling. You see my guide and me and the traveling merchant. Then you see my giant tree. And then if you go over here, Hollow. Kind of the Hollow is kind of spread all the way over here, the underground Hollow. Kind of just plains, corruption, all the way over here. Jungle. I've explored a whole lot of the jungle right there. Whole bunch. And then you come over here, corruption, and the beach. And I've kind of built up a tower there. But now let's take a look at the underground. So this is the underground jungle. These little things right here are beehives. That has a boss in it. This long stretch right here, I made for a boss. Let's see here. Down here. This is a boss. It's a boss arena. Boss temple. Very, very hard. The further you go down lava pits, there are multiple beehives, of course. And then let's see if I can find one. I think one's right there. A little purple dot. Right there. A little purple dot. That's a boss summoner. Yeah, you see that? See that? Plantera's bulb. That's it. Plantera's bulb. That's it. That spawns a boss. And let's check down here. So all this is the underworld. Whoa, what are you? I don't know what you are. Oh, that's cobalt. Cobalt's a new ore. So all this is the underworld. Very, very treacherous place. Very unfriendly. Right here, giant freaking passageway that has all kinds of campfires and mana stars into it. And then if you see these little boxes, that's where you fight the Wall of Flesh. That's the Wall of Flesh is the final boss of softcore, and that once you kill that, you go straight into hardcore, which is insane. So then you have the little rope, and then the rest of that's just all of that is just underworld. Now, if you go up here, all this is kind of the cavern area. I've done a whole lot of exploring here, kind of just a little bit, kind of right there, kind of hollow area. But I've done a whole lot of exploring down here. Now, if you do look here, you have a line of rope just going straight up. Straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. Boom, right there, right to the entrance of the house. That is my highway to hell, basically. And here's some unicorns. I'm going to kill these because they drop, unicorn horns. Now, this melee weapon that I have is indeed insane. Thank you. So then if we take a look up here, I kind of have a staircase going here. All the way over here is kind of my sky bridge. All the way to the beach. And just straight run, because all this terrain is very hard to travel on foot. And so I just built a straight line in the sky to take me straight to the beach. Same for the dungeon all the way over there to the west. I built myself a little higher sky bridge. This is a boss arena. This is a boss arena. I do want to show you all this boss arena. Anyways, so sky bridge all the way over to the dungeon, and then I built one all the way up here for different things up here. And there's, of course, a floating island. Now, one thing that you will notice is I have a little baby wick here. It's kind of just a portable lantern. I do have wings, so I can fly. And then I have the best pre-Moon Lord armor on me right now. Oh my goodness, these are a whole lot of unicorns. Thank you. And this is True Might armor. It's for ranged weapon. Ranged weapons like the, Daedalus Stormbow, which shoots literal arrows out of the sky. And the Unreal Mega Shark, which we will be getting one of these. But take a look at this. Just absolute insane. It has a 50% chance not to consume ammo. It is Unreal, which is the best perk you can get for anything. And on my armor here, my True Might armor, which for the chest piece, a 20% chance not to consume ammo. So my bow, and particularly this Mega Shark, has a 70% chance not to consume a single bullet every time it fires. And look at that fire rate. Just absolutely absurd. Anyways, this is a magic mirror. You can use this to teleport home. And these are my chests, my banners, my trophies. Everything that I need to craft is all right here, including this. All my NPCs. And I do want to show y'all, I have a little unicorn mount here. Because I took off my fast boots, so I have to use this to get around faster on foot. But air, I do have my wings. Now I do want to show, look at that, it's clearing up. So I do want to show you all my boss arena over here. So this is kind of just one that I made. I don't really use it very much because it's kind of just iffy. It's here for the freaking health regen. But if you look over here, would you look at this? I made this. I did my research like I normally do, and no video that I could find gave me an idea like this. Anyways, this is an altar. That altar is specifically from this. If you look down here, look at this. Look, you see this madness? You see this madness? That was from a freaking boss tutorial. The altar was sitting right there, right next to these levers, right in between the lever and the tombstone, right there. It was sitting right there. What I found out though from one of the videos is that you can remove the altar. Now, all this little tan kind of looking stuff, that is impossible to mine with the current pickaxe that I have, which is Drax right here, which has 200% pickaxe power and 110 axe power. Don't really consider about that. But anyways, listen, guy, you don't do this. Get freaking dead. Anyways, but you can get the altar not by mining it, but by using a few little mechanics that I want to say the steampunk cells. Anyways, so this altar is a boss fight, and it summons the boss golem, which is where you get this freaking awesome hatchet from, which is dope. And I kind of just made this arena myself. Basically, the premise is golem has 2 fists and a head that shoots fireballs and later on lasers. So basically what he is he hops around, and so he can't break out. And so what you do is you shoot his fist from up here, and you kind of just go back and forth between his fists as he jumps around. And then once his fists are dead, you go straight for the head. Don't fall down in there though; he will kill you. Anyway, that's kind of here. I have 465 life. The little red hearts you get by mining life crystals. The golden hearts you get from life fruit found in the jungle after you kill Plantera. And then, of course, the mana I get from mana crystals. Anyways, this is kind of just my world. And I've done a whole lot with it. I've killed every boss. Almost every boss. I haven't killed the 2 optional bosses. And I have not killed the second to final boss and the final boss yet. That'll come later, though. But basically, yeah. It's pretty neat. Captain Morgan, he's a pirate. You get that from the pirate event. Now, as you can see over here, I do have a pillar up here, and that is for the Martian Madness event that I've been trying to get to, and I will continue to try to get to, because once I get that complete, I can get a couple things that are going to help me make this next boss fight easier. Anyways, but yeah, there's my kind of my elevator. The achievement in the game is called Elevator, and it says make a passageway or get from the surface world to the underworld in less than a minute. And making a elevator is the best way to do that, and we will be making one of those in our series because we're going to be visiting this place quite often. Anyways, I hope you all have enjoyed. This is kind of my little sneak peek into my actual world. I do have a idea of what I want to do for this little let's play that we're doing. But anyways, that's kind of just what I want to do in here. Also, I do have tikis. Tikis are freaking dope. I do get these. You do get this from Plantera as well. Anyway, so hope y'all enjoyed. I'll fix